What's going on, everyone? It is Mike from the Hardcover Comic here. Hope everyone's doing well in the year of custom binds. I've been doing pretty good myself. Today I wanted to talk about 5 Marvel books I would really love to custom bind myself, or honestly see an official omnibus release for. I'll say an official omnibus release for them just because, I don't talk too much about Marvel Omnis, and I feel like I should because there are a lot of great runs from Marvel Comics creators that I really do enjoy, that haven't had any sort of official oversized hardcover release that I think deserves it. But before we get into that, gotta do this real quick. Subscribe to us if you haven't already. This is what we do on a regular basis: overviews, reviews, hauls, things like that. We have a Patreon where we do hardcover comic giveaways at the end of every month. An Omnibus, an Absolute Edition, multiple deluxe editions. Our winners have gotten multiple books in the past. Check that out, link in the description below. We do also have merch. We do dust jacket designs and graphic cover designs if you're interested in that. If you just want to chat, hit us up at our email. Also, send us your submissions for your custom binds. Any custom bind you get done this year, send us pictures, send us videos of it to our email, and we're going to feature it on a live stream. I'm not sure when we're going to be doing this stuff, but we will be doing it this year, absolutely, for sure, 100%. So send that to us at our email. I've been saving all those pictures, keeping them all organized for when we do that live stream. But without further ado, let's talk about some Marvel custom bind plans or potential omnibuses I'd love to see. I hope you would love to see too. First up, I'm gonna hope that one day we see an omnibus for. If not, I'll make a custom bind for the Black Panther run by Don McGregor. This was done in the 70s. I believe initially it was published in Jungle Action, issues 6 through 24. And basically it was a story, Gene Colan on artwork, Don McGregor writing. I really love this run. I remember on, I think it was Comixology Unlimited, there was the Panther's Quest trade paperback, which collects this entire story. Basically, Don McGregor's entire run. He also did some Killraven stuff. But either way, in this run, you sort of really get to see T'Challa. This was sort of like a revitalization of the character. I guess like a real introduction of the character, sort of taking him out of the campiness of his original run and putting him into a serious situation where you've got, corrupt militias, guerrilla fighters. You've got people facing real problems in Africa. Very well written, very poetic, very beautifully rendered by Gene Colan. Just stunning artwork, amazing graceful movements by the Black Panther. Amazing run. I really enjoyed it. It's a lot more subtle than Christopher Priest's run, for example, but I really liked it. It's very ground level roots Black Panther. Very much enjoyed it. I'd love to see an official release for it. It's been remastered, retouched for, I think, Masterworks or this trade paperback, Panther's Quest. But either way, I'd love to see it oversized for that Gene Colan artwork. And I think more people should check out this run. It's great. Next up for me is a Spider-Man book, but there's a little bit of a twist here. I would love to see a Scarlet Spider omnibus. Scarlet Spider, a series written by Christopher Yost that came out, I think this was around 2012, 2011, around that time. It was sort of during that Marvel Now era. And basically, Scarlet Spider was a title sort of happening concurrently with Superior Spider-Man. And it focused on Kane, who was a Spider-Man villain who had now become sort of an anti-hero. He's sort of trying to get a little more responsibility. It's really cool. It's like Spider-Man meets Batman with a little touch of Punisher. Very well done. Amazing artwork by guys like Ryan Stegman and a bunch of others whose names I'm forgetting now. Fantastic work all the way throughout. I really love the dialogue. I loved getting to know Kane and getting to love the character. Highly recommend checking out Scarlet Spider if you haven't already, and hopefully we see an oversized hardcover collecting all 25 issues of the series. Next up, sort of continuing on the anti-hero trail here, Magneto by Colin Bunn absolutely deserves an omnibus collection with artwork primarily by Gabriel Hernandez Walta. That name may be familiar to you from The Vision with Tom King. But Amazing, amazing, amazing run. Magneto is solo. He's working sort of undercover. He's got this whole sort of conspiracy he's trying to destroy. It's amazing. He finds Sentinels are doing something crazy now. It's really, really good. Very violent, very mature, very aggressive. It's got a very dark tone to it. Walter's artwork may not be for everyone. At first, it didn't really suit the title for me, but after a while, I got used to it. His action sequences actually really surprised me, and I was thrilled by the story. It felt very mature, very adult, and Cullen Bunn is a perfect writer for this sort of anti-hero story like he did with Sinestro and Venom. And speaking of Venom, while I do love Cullen Bunn's run, and that would be cool to get an oversized hardcover for, Rick Remender's run, 22 issues long, fantastic, fantastic run on Venom. This was, of course, Venom, where he's sort of the agent with the guns, but he also loses control once in a while. Really fun stuff, really cool character development here. I'm not going to spoil who's Venom at the time. This was, again, 2011 through 2013, around that Marvel Now era. I don't know why. I guess Marvel Now was when I really actually did like a lot of Marvel titles. And so this is why I wish there were official Omnis, or I might just custom bind some of these. But Rick Remender's Venom, fantastic. Tony Moore, a bunch of incredible artists worked on this title. Fantastic stuff. I've heard a lot of people say they wish there was an omnibus for it. Everything else Rick Remender has done basically has gotten an omnibus, so maybe one day we'll see it. And last but not least, this is probably not going to be very popular with a lot of people, and I'm a little biased when I say this, but X-Force by Simon Spurrier. This was a run again, sort of 2012, 2014 sort of timeline. Rocky Kim doing artwork for the most part. This was a 15-issue run on X-Force. It had an interesting team for X-Force. It had Cable, Psylocke, Phantom X, Marrow, and the Doctor was, I forget what his name is, Doctor something, I forget what his name is, but I believe that was the entire team. Fun team, really cool characters. Simon Spurrier, again, is fantastic with character development and interaction, and the way he writes dialogue is brilliant. It's a lot of fun. It's very vibrant. Every character sort of has a distinct personality, really stands out. It feels like Simon Spurrier gives each character at least one issue as well, where they're the spotlight. It's their inner monologue. It's their perspective. I really like it. I love his writing. The artwork's not my favorite artwork. It's not my favorite art style, but it works for the title. It's consistent throughout the title, which is good, which works. And this was, again, 15 issues. It would be a nice oversized hardcover, a little mini omnibus, a minibus. But that would be my fifth choice. What do you guys think? What are some other runs you would love to see get an oversized hardcover that haven't up until this point? An omnibus, OHC, whatever it may be. Let us know down in the comment section below. If you hated any of the choices I made, let me know down in the comment section below. I may not reply, but you get to voice your opinion, and that counts for something, right? Let me know. I'm very excited. I'm probably going to bind a lot of these. I don't know if we're actually ever going to see releases for this. There have been custom binds done for things like Magneto that Cullen Bunn had done that he had sold. Those are pretty expensive. I remember it was like $120, $150 maybe even at a Comic-Con to buy it off of Cullen Bunn himself. But either way, I digress. Thank you all very much for tuning in. This is Mike from the Hardcover Comic. Subscribe. Check out our Patreon if you're interested. Hardcover comic giveaways going on there. Early access to these videos as well. We do also have an email. You can email us at if you're interested in dust jackets, graphic cover designs, merch. You just want to talk. You want to send us your custom design, custom bind pictures, top 10 writers, top 10 artists. Send it all to us. Email us, whatever you want to do. We'll be sure to respond when we can. But until then, and until next time, you stay classy, Internet.